Crowder pulling a hamstring.
Crowder on the drive, blocked by Love, and then put home.
Great job by the big fellas not bailing him out. It's tough to make a layup over a 7-footer anyway. Make some guys earn it.
Well, Love able to pull up the three. James on the drive, hits on the reverse.
And that's why I think you'd rather have a rested LeBron, even if he is not.
Shoot the three exceptionally well. Cleveland better than Boston. Oh, the follow by Tristan Thompson. And it's played by Crowder with that jab step, takes to the rim and scores. 6 unanswered by the Cavaliers. They lead at 14-7. Nice pass. The problems the Cavaliers had defensively at the end of the regular season is Irving.
Huge for the Celtics in this series to stay even with the Cavs.
And LeBron James off. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up Friday night right here on TNT. Again, it's LeBron.
He's just going to keep on driving to the hole, wide open.
It's a 14-2 spurt here by Cleveland. Nice pass. Beautifully done.
For Al Horford to guard LeBron James as he comes up with the turnover here.
It's a 3-on-2. Bradley, yes, and the foul. Toronto breaking out in games 3 and 4. Here's Tristan Thompson. Match. Havlicek did it in 1965. He had 26 points against Philadelphia. Isaiah Thomas, a game. Jaylen Brown on the drive, got the step on Corver. Defend on James. James goes right at him. There was contact with final minute in the first. Here's James again going at Olynyk.
He's clowning out
He's
here.
playing. James backs up, now played by Brown. Goes right at him. Rebounded by Smart, but now final seconds. Brown gets inside and went to the left hand. Nice move. Now Corver not giving any room. Love down low. Celtic fans looking for a foul as Love. Second quarter, Marv Albert, Reggie Miller, Chris Webber, David Aldridge, Tristan Ludlow on the sideline. Pretty move by Love. Kept alive though by the Celtics. Nice pass to check back in. Now Smart with another nice play. Smart off the drive. Eludes Love. Yes! And it counts. Played by James. Pulls it back on the dribble. And caught his own pass, so it's a travel.
And that's what the size and the lateral movement of LeBron can do.
Look at LeBron James shaking his head like, there's no way you're going to take me off the dribble, little fella.
Listed at 5'9", but I think that's a general listing as James for 3. So the Cavaliers continue to struggle from downtown, but they continue to control the boards, leading to Love. Crowder moving up on James, gets it off to Irving, and sets it up for Thompson.
They've turned on the switch, and they've been efficient at both ends of the floor. Fighting for a loose ball.
Nice play on the inbound. And Avery Bradley. Thompson gets inside. Tristan Thompson. Love also has 9 rebounds. Tristan Thompson has 7 rebounds. Here's Horford with a clear pass. James played by Smart. Smart has 2 fouls. And James able to hit over Smart. 20 pounds. He's a good defender, but he is playing LeBron James, who just overpowers and goes glass.
You can make him, but you got to make him a jump shooter.
Jaylen Brown, and he got the roll, went right at Thompson. 9 from the field. Here's LeBron. The burst came up short. Thomas with Love right behind him, and Thomas scored. He was afraid if he were in the NHL, it would have been offside. Remaining in the backcourt, and James puts the burst on. The half. Clinical timeout was taken by the Celtics. Here comes Thomas. Thomas fires for 3. Well, the timeout did pay. Not having the kind of night, obviously, that he had against the Wizards in Game 7.
Even trying to get a little bit more firepower on the floor here for the Celtics.
Olynyk on the bounce, and Bradley. And he's seen the traps, the double team. Beautiful pass.
Offensive rebound.
There's Horford with space, but he didn't look for the shot. Crowder does, and hits the 4 shots. Celtics trying to make a run here in the early moments of the third quarter. Love for three, but the Cavaliers will not.
He was going to try to find more offensive opportunities for Love. And so far, 6 of 10 and 22 points.
Here in the third. Nice give and go. And back to the offense. Bradley for three. That gets the crowd buzzing. Here's LeBron. They're able to field the rebound. Gets it out to Bradley. That was tipped. J.R. Smith with a good play. Thomas for three. Yes. At All-Star Weekend last season, as I recall, it was a close victory.
You know, the champ will decide when he wants to play again. But
I watched the match. It was a very...
I gave him that first game.
Yeah, right. That is awful. Here's Love for three again. That has not worked well for Isaiah to this point. Oh, Crowder with a reverse. Celtics touching a nerve. Here's Horford for three. Yes. For the Celtics, it is Boston ball. They did not check the replay. They went over, but Green gets it down low. Horford spinning and hits. 10-1 run by Boston toward the end of the season, although there's a long way to go as Love fires and hits the three. Half minute left here in this third quarter. Horford for three. Yes. It is led by as many, is trailed by as many as 28. Oh, the follow by Smart. Here's James. Darren Williams, who just checked in. Back tap kept alive. Here's Corver with a deep three. Yes. For Thomas. Crowder looks to set the pick. Thomas met by Jefferson is able to score. Jaylen Brown, that's number 9 for Brown. Green, yes. Isaiah Thomas defending on LeBron James. So James with the spin, scores, and a foul. About James, Love, and Thompson for the Cavaliers. Nice backdoor pass on the hop. Horford finding as they clear it out. LeBron. James from the paint and hits. What a shot. Thomas into the lane, kicks it out. Here's Crowder. Yes, another three. James for three. Spurt. Thomas to the lane, kicks it out. Green. Yes. Shot clock down to 3. Here's Crowder. He's been hitting the three. Does it again. Rozier on a step back. Rozier. Gerald Green has come off the bench. 20 remaining. Here's Derek Williams. And he knocks down the previous 2 series. Zeller going high.
And everyone knows this. There's 2 meteors headed towards one another. All right? I mean, because you can't tell me that.
Thinking of Moses Malone, but they didn't. That probably was it, right? Olynyk. Philly lost 1. When was that loss, though? Well, we'll have that answer for sure.
See, I like to stump you. I like to stump you.
He continued.
No, they lost 1 early. They did not do it. But getting back to the game, that's the final score. Cleveland 117 and Boston 1.